Welcome back to a new episode of Freebie Wednesdays. And this is a special episode because I'm not actually giving you a free template or a free title or anything, but I'm giving you some free, I guess you could say, advice or free direction. I was DM'd this week by a few people asking me where they could find music, or they actually asked me like they could use my freebies for free. And yeah, anybody can use these in any commercial projects. All the freebies that are in the freebie page, including the Freebie Wednesdays, that's what I made them for. And yeah, so in this video, as you have seen in the title, I'm gonna show you a few websites that I use for music or even sound effects, if you will, that you might find really helpful. So for this first website that I usually use lately, I've been using this a lot because I found really cool music here, and it's free-stock-music.com. I think it's dash. Is it called dash? I don't know. It's freestockmusic.com. I'm gonna leave the links down below. But yeah, so basically here you can find a bunch of different things. I use these here. And you can have the categories here. You can have sound effects, everything. There's like a lot of things. There's an almost infinite amount of things that you can do. And you can select them by categories, the mood that you want to go, similar to the YouTube audio library. But sometimes you might want to go like out of YouTube or something to get your music if you have your video that you want to post on different platforms. So yeah. And then the most important thing here is licenses. Most of the licenses require you to like add a credit or something, which is not a big deal. And that's what I'm doing on all these videos that I'm using. If I use any of these CC, but CCO universal ones is the one that does not require any license, I think, if I'm not wrong. But these are not as many of them here, as you can see. So you can just press all licenses, and if you do upload a video on YouTube or anywhere, you simply just go. Let's open it, and when you download, you just copy this thing that they mentioned right here, and then you're pretty much free to use them anywhere you want. And it helps. It's a win-win for everybody, right? You want to credit the artist, and a lot of times people want to know what music you have in background, or maybe they like it a little bit. The next one is MakeItCo, which you can actually find video and also templates, but for Premiere or After Effects, most of them. I don't think there's any DaVinci Resolve templates in here, but they do have a fairly decent library of music that you can find here. And the only issue I might have with these is that some of them are sort of like double tag. So if you look for hip hop, and there's one that also has hip hop, but it's actually alternative. So you see here, there's a bunch of mix tags in the same file. So you might get repeat when you're searching by the tags and moods. That's the only downfall of these one, I guess. But they do have a bunch of really cool sounds and music that you can use, and also for free. You don't even have to credit them really, but it's always helpful if you do, because it's a win-win for everybody if you credit them. The last one is Freesoundorg. Freesoundorg or org is a huge library where anybody can upload their own sounds, and this is mostly used for sound effects more, since it's so big that it's hard to find just music. So it's mostly used for sound effects, and that's what I do. Like if you want ambience, you literally just find it here, just search for anything, and you do need an account here, but it's not a big deal. It's just like any other website that needs an account. And I would recommend that you use Creative Commons 0, which is the ones that you can use for public domain. Basically, nobody and everybody owns them, so you won't get copyrighted or anything if you use any sounds from here. You can credit these sounds, but if you have like a ton of sound effects in your video, it might get a little bit complicated. So yeah, that's why I would recommend that you use these sounds that are public domain. And I hope that you find this video helpful, and I will link down below these 3 websites so you can check them out. And I will also link the Freebie Wednesdays link there, so you can check the other Freebie Wednesdays videos and links. So yeah, that is pretty much it for today's video, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you find some helpful and valuable tips, and I hope to see you in the next video here in SUALVI.